I came here to heal, I came here to grow. Lesson in love, they helped me let go. I chose this path, I chose this time. Everything I need, I hold inside. I came here to heal, I came here to grow. Lesson in love, they helped me let go. I chose this path, I chose this time. Everything I need, I hold inside. Welcome and welcome back to another episode of Rebuilding Me, the Art of Starting Again, with Tisha Michelle, your host, and that will be me. All right, so the other day I was listening to this pastor, and he said something that really stopped me in my tracks. He said, instead of asking God to get you out of this situation, ask God to get the situation out of you. And that hit me. And that hit me because how often do we find ourselves praying like this? God, please get me out of this. I promise I won't go back. I'll never do this again. Just get me through it. And sometimes we get out. We escape for a while, but then without even realizing it, we end up right back in the same cycle. And it's easy to call that being hard headed or not learning the lesson, but I don't believe that's it. I believe it's about being caught in a subconscious loop. Because when something is familiar, when your nervous system has been wired to expect it, your body clings to it like autopilot. And it's not that you want to go back, it's that you've been trained to. And that's why I believe that prayer of get me out has to shift to God, remove this thing from me. Take away the craving, the wound, the pattern, the belief that keeps pulling me back here. And that's where real change begins. And that's where rebuilding starts. So I was reminded of this when I read it was this heartbreaking story online about a young mother, only 23 years old, with three little kids. And she ended her life and she left a message behind for her kids. And in the comments, people were so quick to judge. How could she do that? I don't have any empathy for her. She didn't care about her children. Then another woman responded and said, it's not that she didn't care, it's that what she was battling inside was stronger than her. And I know because 3 weeks ago, I tried the same thing. That shook me because it showed again that it's not about being careless, it's about carrying something so heavy inside that you don't see a way out. And that's why prayer matters. And when I say prayer matters, not like, oh, you have to call in this and call in that, and you have to go through here to get to God. And I mean, that's all on people's religions, and I'm not coming for anyone in that. But when I say prayer matters, because our words matter. So God, don't just pull me out of this. Remove this from me, right? So now I don't know what name you use, God, Allah, the universe. That's between you and your creator. What I do hope is that at some point in your life, you felt that presence of something that's just bigger than you. And the moment you knew you weren't alone, when something higher stepped in. So I want you to take a second right now if you're able to. And I want you to take one deep breath in through your nose and go ahead and release. And I want you to say to yourself, I don't have to carry this alone. And that's who you're talking to when you say, I can't do this by myself. I can't carry this anymore. I need you to remove it from me. And here's the thing, sometimes when you pray that prayer, it feels like life gets harder before it gets better. But I promise you, that's not a punishment, it's revelation. It's where God is saying, here it is. This is the root of what's been holding you back. Let me show it to you so we can heal it. And I believe that's what rebuilding really looks like. Like, it's not about escaping the storm. It's about letting the storm inside of you be calmed. It's not about starting from scratch. It's about starting from experience. And you've seen where the old road leads. And now, with God's help, you can walk a new one. So, if you are feeling stuck right now, whether it's in a toxic relationship, a habit you can't break, a cycle with money, or even just that inner voice that won't stop tearing you down, shift the prayer. Don't just ask for an exit, Ask for release, because once it's gone on the inside, it loses its power on the outside. And this is where the subconscious and the nervous system come in. Your body doesn't always know the difference between what's safe and what's familiar. Sometimes peace feels uncomfortable and chaos feels normal simply because that's what you've been trained to survive. But when you pray for removal, you are asking for a sacred reset, a rewiring, but a rewiring at the root. And here's what I want you to carry with you: rebuilding is sacred. Reinventing yourself is sacred work. Picking yourself back up is not a weakness, it's a strength. And it's proof that you're still here, proof that you are not done. So, my prayer for you today is this: may you have the courage to stop asking, get me out, and start asking, remove it from me. May you trust that even if it feels rough at first, it's only because the root is being revealed so healing can take place. And may you know deep, deep, deep in your spirit and your soul that starting again does not mean you failed. It means you chose life. It means you chose hope. It means you chose to rebuild, not just with your own strength, but with God's help. So take one more deep breath with me in and out. And as you go back into your day, carry this truth: you are not alone in rebuilding. Until next time, love you guys. Thank you for tuning in to Rebuilding Me, the sacred art of starting again. If this episode spoke to your soul, be sure to subscribe, leave me a review, and most importantly, share it with someone who's on their own journey of remembering who they are. And just know, you're not alone, and you never have to start from scratch. You're starting again, but this time with wisdom. Until next time, stay open, stay grounded, and trust your rebuild. And if you need help navigating this journey, make sure to visit www.tishamichelleofficial.com and book a sacred reset session.